Oh, another video about progress on my game. As you can see, there is a version number which makes zero sense because I absolutely don't care about version numbers and forget about them constantly. So every change I make, I don't really add version numbers. So yeah. But yeah, I did quite a lot of things, not as many things as I would have hoped to make, but you know. I did a lot of graphics things, actually, and less gameplay things, but there are some gameplay things, I think. I'll see in a second. You know what? Let's teleport back to the town. See? Teleportation spell. It's called Fireball. Fireball at your feet. That's how you teleport. Okay, you can see some graphic changes. I'd say the game looks a bit better, which was not my goal. My goal, graphics, I don't really care about, but art style is something I do care about, because our art style, I believe, is important. And effects, I mean, Unity added all these effects, and it's literally like 10 clicks for me to do to enable all this. Volumetric clouds, like fog, volumetric fog, all that. Like, why not add it, right? There will be option to disable all this if you don't like it, so you know, classic things. Also particles. Yep, there will be a lot of particles because I like particles. And I can have a lot of particles now because Unity is getting better and better. Okay, but let's go to the... What did I change? Why am I drinking water instead of talking? I'm stressed, you can tell, probably. Okay, fixed NPCs talking mess. That's, I mean... that's nothing major. Basically, before, when you would do something like... if NPCs would be near each other and they would be talking to you about something, they would talk to each other by accident constantly, and that has been fixed. But that is tiny thing. I should have put it in small things, but whatever. Breaking building tiles through attacking and explosions. I wish I could show you that. I kinda cannot though, because I'm doing something big with building, as you can think. Yep, it's very broken. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, because now I will have errors and nothing will work. I broke building for some time because I will make it even better than it was. But yeah, you can believe me that I could, for example, throw a fireball at the building tiles and they would take damage or explode, you know. Oh, I'm not supposed to jump on these. I forgot. Okay. Building selected area at once. Building selected area at once. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you, but I can't because building is kind of broken right now. But you know, I'll fix it. Bombs! Yeah, I added bombs. Let me buy some. Do I have money? I have money. For now they are extremely cheap, but I will... well, they are not. Never mind. Okay, let's waste all my money. Oop. Yep, that's it. Cool. I love these bombs though, gotta say. Oh yeah, let me show you how good they are. So, you know how in games usually, like, attacks don't really have any effect on anything else, but I can do this, and I can do this. Yep, full physics on explosions. Why not? Physics on you as well. Ah! Crap, I didn't made it. Yep. Also, there's fall damage now. I almost died. And more sounds, as you can hear. Ooh. Oh, also. And fireball. Oh, shit. Did I? Yep, I did. Okay, one more time. And it's gone. That's it. No, that's a cloud. Probably went to space. But yeah, I love this stuff. You can rocket jump yourself with bombs. Whee! Oh, what? How did I take fall damage? I guess I landed on it somehow. Okay. Next. Massive refactoring of code to allow for less issues with multiplayer. Took way less than expected somehow. Yeah, so how to explain it? Basically, all my code was giant spaghetti. Every class I have had references to every other class that it needed. It had cache for cached like script to access it, and that's performance wise, I mean, that's much more RAM usage, but I don't really care about RAM, you know. But there was a massive issue with that. When you do multiplayer things and you have, and not everything is like loaded instantly, you might have issues, you know. I run into a lot of issues with that, where some script was firing before other script on multiplayer, while on single player it worked perfectly, right? I mean, why not? So I decided to bite the bullet and refactor a lot of my code. So now all my references that I might need to any other class are in one class. So if I need, how do you call it? I still cache script, but only one script. I cache script I called entity data, and entity data is basically just the data about the entity. So like it has all the references to everything this entity might have, like AI, attacking, like everything, you know. And at first, when I started doing it, I was sure it will take like a week or more, and no, it took like 2 days, and I was shocked that it went so fast. But yeah, it's good. Particles. Particles. These are particles. Look, particles. Particles. Actually, More particles. They're really small. Particles and sounds! This is Blizzard. And more particles. Fireball. Particles, of course. Singularity particles. And it has a cool sound to it. And it's gone. And explosions also have particles. Yeah. So about these particles, basically Unity has a really cool thing called Visual Effect Graph, which is new particle system which spawns particles on the GPU pretty much almost directly instead of CPU, which means that you can have millions of particles. And there's like, for some of these particles it really feel like I could have spawned like many hundreds of thousand particles and there wouldn't be much of an issue for my performance, which is really cool because I like particles. Particles add a lot to the game, and I will add much more particles, you know, particles. Okay. Change trading to be more convenient and more powerful. Oh yeah, that's something that I did, because look at this game. So, trading looks exactly like it was before, probably for you. But none of this is hard-coded besides these two buttons, buying and selling. So these, I can have an NPC that I just set like 3 categories, and it will like make UIs for 3 categories, and you click on them and they take you to specific category items categories and all that. And I can do it like just from Unity Inspector. So that is awesome. It's so convenient, man. I should have made my entire game like this, like I'm doing right now. I should have done that from the scratch, where everything is done from Inspector in Editor. Not hard-coded, basically. And also, Monster Loot also moved to a convenient list. So now I can easily add Monster Loot from Inspector. Also, I'm moving all that for a specific reason that I will not tell you about. I guess that's terrible, because I'm mentioning it, so you will be curious, and then I cannot tell you anyways, so I shouldn't have mentioned it. Socketing minerals also went to a list, and I can change it from Inspector as well. But with socketing, I think I will redo it. Socketing, basically, let's say an item has a socket, like this one has 2 sockets. You can use these to add sockets, and every like mineral that you use to socket the item with gives you different kind of option. Let's look at the nice sunset. So I kind of want to do it different. I kind of want players to like invest in their equipment, you know? Because upgrading, I mean, upgrade, you do it 10 times and it's done. You never upgrade your weapon or armor ever again. So I want to do something else that would require a bit more, like, Work? Not really work. Bit more... I don't know how to say it. Bit more work for you to make item better, and it will make it much better. Probably better than the option. One socket will be better than one random option, that even if it would be good, you know. Also, yeah, look, Moon, because Unity allowed me to do this, so I did it. Moon texture is taken from NASA pictures, and sky texture is also taken from NASA pictures. So, yep, it looks very good. Gotta say, I like it. Also, how big it is. Okay, next. Skill shoulder cool time after use. Yeah, you saw that. I use a skill. It has cooldown. It's kind of bugged for now because see, it resets, but it's only visual that it resets. It's so freaking dark, man. Also, yeah, you can barely see it probably, but even Moon has God rays. Barely visible. God rays. They're not actually God rays. They are... It's volumetric fog that casts a light through the fog, and that's how you get this effect. So it's much more physically based, but I still edited it to be much more enhanced, like look more visible. So it's not physically based at all because I changed it to look more unnatural, but I don't care because it looks good, right? Okay, new map. We'll slowly add to it over time. Yeah, so you saw the new map. It's you know, when I think I mentioned that last video, I wanted to make a big map, right? Like a big map, 32 kilometers by 32 kilometers. And I'm really happy that I did that, but holy shit, how big this map is. I kinda didn't realize that it's pretty good. How could I show you the map like that, I guess? So this is the castle that I'm in. This is the first... None of this is finished. None of this is final. This will be heavily edited. From this to here, that's like 16 kilometers. And to the other end, 16 kilometers as well. So this is 32 by 32 kilometers. And holy shit, it's really big. Like, I was making these mountains and I was thinking, wow, these mountains will be like... small, and then I walk over them for like 20 minutes, and yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, but yeah, I will slowly add to the map over time. I want to do dungeons and all that, you know, like stuff. Okay, fall damage, small things, fall damage. You saw fall damage. I mean, it hurts when you fall, that's it, and you die eventually. If the fall was too big. More sounds. You heard that. You saw that. Arty things. You know, I have no idea why I wrote this. Like, arty things. What arty things? Like this particles, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Clouds. Yep, we have clouds. Volumetric clouds. I can make them denser and less dense during runtime when the game is running. So if I would need rain in my game, I can do it. But I kinda don't want rain. I don't like terrible weather. Pretty moon. Yep. I mean, moon. Yep, good. Graphics things. What did I meant by that? Graphics things. Okay, graphics things. Like what? Man. I need to write these notes better. Oh yeah, water looks better, but doesn't behave like water. Yeah, let me show you the water. Also, you can bunny hop infinitely because I changed something. Also, I'm thinking about... maybe I will make another video after this one, showing a bit of the gameplay. Even though there's not too much gameplay yet. You know what, this is the worst time to show how water looks like. Also yeah, it doesn't behave like water and it doesn't look like water from inside of it. I need to change that, but that will be done eventually. Any day, but it takes forever. Can I make a day? Kinda. It will bug out things. And gain time. Let's try it. Let's get brighter. Yes, it will. Good. And now water looks better. Someday I will grow up and it will be sad day. Okay, yep, water looks like kinda like water. It's literally shader graph that it was Unity example that I literally did, and here we go. There's water. I'm that lazy when it comes to graphics. I just use a tutorial. But it looks good. It looks very good. I like it. Okay. And am I done already? I guess so. So why is FPS so low when I look at this? Probably because of trees and... oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that. So these trees and the rocks that are further away. I was talking about making it like cell system, or when you enter the cell, the objects pop up, you know. But I think I can make it better when I will be able to use ECS. So in this version of Unity I'm using, they decided that they will not support ECS and dots in this version, for this version specifically. So yeah, but if I would ECS these trees, or data-oriented technology stack it, right? Dumb name. Then I would have no issues with like trees, you know, because I mean I can spam the shit out of them probably and it would be fine. So I might do that when I will be allowed to. I guess. Somebody died. Also, is that everything that I did? I feel like I did much more, but I don't remember, man. I was doing things and not writing them down, and that's the worst thing, because now I have no idea what I actually did. It's so hard to get over that bump. See, like I'm holding forward. Let me do something silly. Let's socket these. One. But oh, I have more. Only exceptional ones. Yep. 120% to upgrade. Very good. Okay, +4. So now let's socket it with Opal. I have no idea what. Well, I don't remember what these rogues do. I think Topaz is critical rate or critical damage, and Onyx was either critical rate or critical damage. So these two are, I was thinking, was like the most useful. But not really, because damage multiplier is much better, as you can see. +6, it should be +6%, not +6. But whatever. Okay, what other? Moonstone. What is a moonstone? What moonstone does? Loot chance. Ooh, that's nice. How much loot chance I have? 281% and 200% quality bonus. Because I added a lot of luck. And luck will be pretty important, by the way, in my game. I need to drink and eat. I plan to change the eating and drinking to be much more involved and interesting. Not allowed to jump from this to this forever. Bye. What is this? Oh, books. I don't really do this. Wow. I don't remember any of this shit. It was so long ago, I mean, years. Oh yeah, I can show you the mount as well. This is temporary mount. It doesn't look good, it doesn't behave good. It's temporary, okay? And see, I can see myself, that's why it's temporary. Okay, and it has tank controls, and it's really fast. Whee! Whee! And it can die to fall damage. Whee! But it zooms pretty good. There will be two types of mounts. Tank control, actually there may be more. And by types I mean types, not amount. Because I plan to make like normal horses, that would be the lamest mount in the game. Spiders as mounts, everything that would be big enough to be a mount will be a mount, you know. Also, yeah, it's very glitchy, and I know why, and sadly I cannot really fix it easily. Also, yeah, that I need to fix too. It's an issue. I unmounted myself by shooting holes in the back of its head. Wow. I'm sorry. I don't know why I found it so funny. I'm sorry, okay. I'm not cruel, I promise. I'm actually a good person. I'm a good boy. I don't know why I found it so funny. Okay, I guess this is pretty much it for this video. I'll be working on the game more. Also, during this video took so much time because I took 1 month pretty much off not working on the game at all, because I was kinda tired of doing it. And I was like, I couldn't think for some reason. I still have hard time thinking. I don't know why. Probably because of my ruined sleeping schedule. Ruined, more like non-existent schedule. But yeah. That's it. Also, as you can see, this map is pretty big, even though I'm moving really fast. How far I got from the castle? There's the castle. Where am I? Here. Well, I got kinda far. I'm there. It's like... less than quarter of the map traveled. Okay. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and yeah, the classic bye, you know. Have a good day or night or whatever it is, whatever you are. Bye.